Okay.
It's cold as fuck.
Oh, those are the pucks. Yeah, I'm about to go put my jacket on. Holy shit. Oh, man. It's not done yet? What the hell?
Bro, there's like 1 inch clearance from the front right to the wall. Like, good luck taking the wheel off.
Oh, yeah. So you gotta move the car over 90,000 times? Where's the kit? Over there? On the front?
Just grab the moving blankets first and we'll lay it out.
Alright. What's going on?
What's up?
Where's Ricky's kit at?
It's in here.
Oh.
You'll need the key to get in. He locked it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta grab the blankets and everything, so. It's locked up like Fort Knox.
Ricky, where'd you put the key at, dude?
Oh, I have the key.
I mean, where'd you get
Great. The office is locked and we don't have the key.
You have the key.
Is the same key to open the car door?
No.
Why would I have the key?
Give me the key.
Give me the key.
I only need 1 key.
Cool. Where's the kid at? Yeah.
Blankets. This is a
Lip?
lip kit for Supra, some other brand.
Cool. Here, give me.
My loft looks 10 times larger.
Yeah, now you need furniture.
Hey, this was the furniture.
That was the furniture.
I used to sit on this kid every day. Hopefully it's can't afford it.
Oh, there it goes.
The bag like ripped.
No, don't hold it by the bag, hold it by the kid.
Don't drop it.
What's the point of this roll bar?
So when I roll over, I make sure I die.
No, but like,
Make sure I die.
run harnesses on this thing.
Yeah, you can.
Huh?
You can.
Studio RTR sells these clasps that go around the
Up.
hoop.
So maybe it's like there's like an extension.
What?
Look, the harness slots like you can't have them at an angle.
So that cage is meant for aftermarket seats. It's not meant for the stock seats.
There's a guy on the forum, he bought the same one.
Put them there.
But even with aftermarket seats, there's no way the harness slots would line up.
I think they have like a special bracket that bolts around the cage, and then I don't know. They had them at Civ. There was a car that had their car had harnesses at Civ, so I didn't look at the bracket though.
You're not doing aftermarket seats.
Jarrell's car too.
Yeah.
Jarrell's car too. Dude, replace my broken fucking exhaust machine while it's up in the air. There's no way.
Ain't no way. I'm just gonna get one of those GoPro mounts that like hooks onto my head. Like POV.
For cars or what?
Yeah, for cars and other things.
That's a Christmas present.
Oh, thanks.
You know,
How does it feel like a key? Is it a flash drive with like access to every porn site in the world, or just plug it in, it like cracks every site? Bree's like fucking blow drying her hair. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna go.
I thought you had to be there.
I do. I'm gonna be there at 12. I said it makes more sense for me to go and like help as much as I can now, and then I'll come back. All right, cool. I'll videotape more later. This is all B-rolled.
This is zip tied in. You guys gonna take photos for the website?
Yeah, while it's all laid out, you might as well.
Finally, that's the first time I saw the Ings logo on it.
Oh, so it's not Duraflex.
Damn it.
Damn it, I thought it was Duraflex.
Oh yeah.
Is that the only logo, or is there one on the front bumper too? I don't see one. Front bumper's Duraflex.
That's why I got 1,000 on. Whole bumper, whole front bumper's fake.
Yeah. It's nice looking.
So they make a carbon version of this, but it's only inside. You don't see carbon on the outside. And I saw it.
Just
they
stronger?
just take like rectangle strips of carbon fiber and just like epoxy them in like certain places
To make it stronger, that's it?
But that's it. It's not even like, they didn't make the whole thing out of carbon.
They just like...
They just add reinforcement strips. Like, I could fucking do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
It was like another $2,000 for the kit to do that too.
Yeah, we could do that for
Yeah,
sure.
just order like a roll of...
Yeah, we could do that even after it's painted. Apparently we are too loud.
Yeah, so all these little metal things are for the sensors. You like
Yeah, it's nice.
epoxy them in.
Well, that means the sensor should be facing the right way. But that's also, you know... I mean, you could bend the tabs, I guess, if they're wrong.
Come on,
Yeah.
fucking fiberglass.
Fuck! It's a Supra. Don't forget about the battery. Ricky, where'd you go? Ricky?
Dude, we don't got real cameras in here.
Oh.
Phone probably is better, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the license plate stuff? There you go. Who's got an iPhone 11 or greater? Take a picture with that.
Rick, you don't use iPhone, right here.
I use Samsung.
Caleb, you have a...
I mean, I've got an 11 Pro Max. Like,
The 11 Pro, dude. I don't even know what this is, to be honest.
I got an 11 Pro Max. I could take a nice photo.
Yeah, that's probably the best we have right now.
All right, cool. Ricky actually works on his car, guys.
It's like 6 hours.
Yeah, you go grab the impact now. What's wrong with you? Damn, she's leaving already? What the fuck? I have to leave soon. They're in my car. I'll break them out when I get back. She going hella early. Bro, use the adapter.
I thought that was the adapter. There's too many pieces.
Well, first of all, you don't need a deep socket on there. You should just got a regular, like, 20. Jesus, you, like, destroyed your fucking lug nuts just now. Don't forget...
I'm looking new ones.
It's like, hey, at least the wheel's not gonna fall off this time because you got studs now. Took all 5 lug nuts off, the whole car's like... Good thing the jack was under the car. If we didn't have the jack underneath the car, we'd have been like in trouble. Like, now what?
It would have like broke the fucking...
Gonna like lift the car up.
Short gloves.
Yeah, I didn't bring the gloves. They don't have like plastic gloves or something? Just stick your entire hand inside a Magnum. That's how they install their body kits, bro.
Pretty much.
That's a majority of stuff nowadays is just like stick, which is wild to me. Like people put like a spoiler on their car with a double stick tape. No screws at all, yeah. Or like window spoilers, like rear window spoilers.
Gloves or anything?
I should have brought them. My B. My bad. Should have brought gloves. There you go. And more 3M. It's everywhere. You like own stock in the company at this point. So I'm back. I had to leave for a little bit, but factory bumper's off.
You can watch a YouTube video for that.
Yeah.
Which conveniently the main video for this, taking the front bumper off, excludes the part that you need to take off another 90 bolts under the under panel, which is pretty common on most cars.
Yeah, but you can see here.
But the video left
There's
that. Yeah. So I took everything off. I took the whole under tray off. I took like all the hardware. So all these bolts right here, that's how many you gotta take from the underside.
too, all the clips and bolts and shit.
They're all in specific spots.
Yeah,
So I
but
know where they
still.
go. But yeah.
Okay. Looks good.
Well, fitment wise, very good fitting kit. Highly recommend.
10 out of 10. Would buy again?
No.
No. Buy once.
But I left the foam core. There's a foam core that goes in the front on the beam. Like most cars have it. It just creates bumper rigidity. I just don't know if I'm supposed to trim it or leave it, or take it out completely. I'm not sure.
Is it in there still?
Yeah, the styrofoam core.
I mean, if it's not causing a fitment issue, then leave it alone.
But like, look how solid this is.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
But that's because the core's there. As
Yeah.
well. This is only held in by the two.
Yeah, so that's why you should leave the foam thing in there.
bolts.
100%.
Yeah.
I would definitely leave the foam in there. So there is a couple of bolts in there right now?
Yeah, the top set up here.
Okay, I see them. I see them. I see them. I see them.
I gotta pop it there anyway.
Pop the hood. It says factory brake ducting. What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know anything about this car.
Oh, great. So you put a couple here. Did you transfer this?
Yeah, it's you're supposed to.
I know, but you have to paint it still.
It just.
Oh. I thought it was like...
I didn't want to close the hood, and if they've made contact, it like
Got
smack
it.
the hood.
So it just like sits on here? That's it?
There's a little lip, and it goes in there. I'll probably add some like
Silicone?
Yeah, something. So yeah, it's just those, these, and those. I still haven't hooked any of the bottom
so it's like-
bolts up.
Not going anywhere. Solid.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, there's brake ducting. That's cool. You probably didn't notice that with the under panel on. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even have to test fit the rest of the kit.
It's like, go send it. If I can go to put the rear bumper on, it's just fuck.
So now my point
Supposedly
is...
these are easy.
So my point is now, do you just want to work backwards on the car? Like, do these next, then the side skirts? Or does these have to come off to do the side skirts?
These have to come off, I think, to do the side skirt.
So do the side skirt, then put the panels back on.
I do the fender and the side skirt at the same time. What?
I left something in my car. I'll be right back.
What's wrong?
I'm going to be right back.
There's no problem.
I'm going to be right back. Don't worry. No, I'm leaving. That's a pain in the ass. At least it fits good so far. We'll get the side skirts, the fender inserts, and the rear bumper on next. Little parking situation over there, Speed Industry cars. Thanks again, Malin, for letting us use the shop. Sheesh. I need more hands. Alright, cool. Time to get to work. Should have brought the tripod, but I didn't, so we were going to work little by little, and I'll get as much video as I possibly can without killing the GoPro battery. So, later. So in case anyone was wondering, if you want to do a body kit on your Supra, don't.
That's why everybody does lip kits.
Yeah, lip kits apparently are the way to go because this is a pain in the ass. In order to take this off, the whole side skirt's got to come off. We have to take the side skirt off anyway, but it's just like, it's put together strategically, which is fine, but it's taking a very long time just to get this part done, which I mean, we have to do both at the same time anyway. It's fine. Just a pain in the ass.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like, even if this could slide backwards, this thing would hit this.
You're supposed to do it on the ground, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
This frame part, I think, is independent. Or maybe not.
No. It's one piece.
So how would you slide this around?
Maybe it doesn't have to like slide back like inches, like it's just like a little clip and then pops off. Is all the hardware off?
I don't see any more hardware.
Back here, there's nothing, there's no other screws.
Oh, there's one right there.
Exactly. Watch it truly.
That's under tray. That made a huge difference.
No, there's no way that doesn't move.
There's something up there in the seam. Supposedly there's like a hidden bolt.
I mean, not from this side of things. There's definitely a clip.
Do some research. I'm just gonna take the whole car apart. Don't wait, look at it.
There's a clip right here. Like, look, come over here and look. Right there, there's a clip. See that little post? You want the panel popper tool to push in there and pop it off? Can you even get in there with that? Or the other side, maybe?
Might be a bolt there.
Yeah, after there's no clips holding it together. So the fenders were a pain in the ass, side skirts were a pain in the ass. We got them off, on, off, back to being on again. They're trying to get the bumper off now in the back. How's it coming?
That's coming.
Huh? So that's another part of the like work that we can talk about.
Something's hanging up. What about the license plate?
It really is like all these clips in here.
Is the license plate thing holding it? Like,
No.
I think it's because it's cold. Careful now, he's not filming us, so we can't look like idiots.
No, that's the whole point.
We've only done this 100 times.
We're supposed to look like idiots. That's my whole channel.
Trying to be like a whistling diesel.
No, not that much of an idiot.
So how does this happen?
That's too much.
You saw his latest thing?
Which one?
He destroyed our R2.
No,
Two of them.
I didn't see that.
I need like
I don't want to see that.
Explain it, 'cause it's not. So the clips are like arrows.
We lift the bottom up.
Yeah, they're like arrows, and the top of the arrow is like this, and it's like a little ledge. That
Mm-hmm.
ledge is what's holding it in. And there's
But just like the side skirts.
yeah, there's a shit ton of them. There's like fucking like 20 of them all over here. So you have to like lift up and pull out like backwards at the same time, so that that lid like it
Goes
like
down.
this and then comes out.
Yeah.
So why are we having a hard time today? Because of the cold?
I don't know. It's a hard time. It does normally take a little bit of like forcing it.
I was gonna say you need like one of those radiant heaters like hanging from the ceiling.
Around here, that much.
Yeah. It is, yeah. Today's been a cold day all around.
What happens?
You don't want to pull it.
You don't get
this,
it pregnant.
it'll snap in half, but you want to like push it inwards like that.
When you push down here?
Yeah. This needs to get pushed
Oh wait.
down.
Okay, do that again.
Sketch.
It definitely moved out a little bit.
This weather stripping's not doing anything up here?
The other day.
Oh no, it's separate.
Which one when you did those
Yeah, just you want me to do it? Did you disconnect the reverse light?
When the person's not here watching you,
Is the
I
reverse
manhandle
light disconnected?
the car to get it off.
Oh, let him manhandle.
But if Ricky's watching me, like I don't want to. If I have pressure on me that if I snap
All
something,
right, come on, let's go outside, Ricky. Let's go for a walk.
I don't want to break something.
No, because he did it the other day, like in...
Go shotgun a
That guy was
truly.
gone, so I was just here like getting it till it came off.
He'll show back up.
Don't let Ricky cry. It's like the sides.
Bro, those were sketch.
Back's just as bad.
I put everything. Check how I put the fender back on. It's like even without the plastic rivets, you can't even tell. It's a little like off, but it's fine.
That's not gonna move.
No, we'll worry about the plastic rivets when we put the kit on. Like leave them off.
Probably cut holes in the fender liner anyway, so the vents are functional.
Yeah, true. We just do like slits.
I might even just cut it out and just.
Oh, you know what you should do? Ooh, you ready for this? ARC Windmaster. You know what I'm talking about? The vents that go in the fender liner.
Yeah.
Get them.
We should probably mess with this side because it's out all the way to here. So this side's closer than that side is.
I'm gonna help you.
Kayla's about to like yeet the car through the roof. It's so sketchy right now. There's so much movement. Oh,
There it goes.
once you
That's
once
what they look like under there. See, it's like that huge ass ledge is holding it all the way across.
So
you kind of have to scratch.
the taillights out.
Yeah, you kind of have to like. It's gonna get scratched. Like every single time I've done it, even on ours, it's scratched a little bit because it has to like
Scratch the
catch
taillight?
that- No, scratch this little like.
Oh well, that's
ledges.
you
of
can't
the-
see that anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Behind the seat.
Oh, ay.
Just kind of wiggle it. Now that it's out more, you can probably stick the tool underneath
Taking it
there
out of iPhone screen.
and like depress those down without actually.
God.
That's basically it. Yeah, I gotta do the same thing on both sides.
Should have just fucking sold it to Carvana, bro. Could have made 30 grand.
58K.
The whole taillight looks like it's about to break.
I don't really want to push it off.
I guess I'll be pre-ordering those taillights, bro.
Orion's.
Is there no more bolts? Are you sure?
Oh,
Yeah, there's
man,
no more bolts.
sketch. So sketch.
The way it is.
There's like glue and shit in there too. There it is.
So this
Are you sure it's glue?
It's gone.
I think it has to do with the cold. Everything's straight.
100%.
Everything.
Even the trim on the side skirts has those same type of clips. We had a couple that were like not cooperating.
we actually should be able to like, the more you pull this side out, then it will help wiggle this one. Oh shit.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
It has none of those little arrow things to hold it on. So it's like fully held on by.
What about you have to take off this bubble wrap? Yeah.
It's not necessary, probably. Race car, bro.
Yeah.
Well, urethane will sag. Fiberglass will not.
And it's more wind resistant, you know? So the wind will go through it, you know,
Yeah, because it's not. It'll blow right off the back of the car.
I'm gonna rent a U-Haul van to
Hey,
take
he
this
needs
to
that
the
clip.
paint guy.
Yeah?
I'm not driving this to the back of my truck again.
Why not? Sketch?
They're too long and they're bowed. So it's like
Okay.
the fenders probably. Oh no, the fenders were inside the car when I don't fucking know.
What'd you drive yours at? The truck? The Jeep?
Yeah, I drove that here.
So he's taking you home.
Yeah.
What?
You gotta think about that for a second.
Uber, bro.
I was gonna say Gladiator.
Move.
Your Uber's here.
All right, we gotta be gentle. Find the back of chips.
I'll take you home, but you ever seen Fake Taxi?
Yes. And I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Lift that up.
That goes up over that. Yep. Just gotta transfer that.
You gotta go in further.
It's gotta go down. Yeah.
Fucking
There you go. Underneath the tail light.
This has to go in.
Yep.
I bet you this stuff's hidden. It needs to be trimmed.
maybe.
Oh, the crash beam. The crash beam or what?
Oh, the vents, the mesh.
I think the mesh is like. Cause look, this is all like jacked up now.
Yeah, the mesh is all
Look.
bowing out. So like you see how it's all
Come here,
bowed out.
like on my side. Yeah, this needs to go in that hole.
It's probably hitting.
So you the mesh probably is hitting on something.
That's how the front bumper was, though.
Oh yeah, pull off.
Careful.
Pull off.
Careful.
Hitting this part right here. That's where it's hitting.
See, it's hitting this.
The mesh.
Yeah, it's hitting.
Look at see how it's bumped in right here.
Even this mesh down here was hitting here.
So either take the mesh out now. Alright, what's up?
Remove the rear crash beam.
I just bend this in to the.
Whenever I take the rear bumper off, like 50% of the time, this piece falls out and people look at me like I don't know what I'm doing. But it's just like this. It's like a random piece of the crash beam that just detaches. It's just like one little piece of metal. You just pull this up and it comes out.
I think you need to take that off. To be honest with you, it was hitting the.
This?
Yeah, it was
that you can just pull, like,
hitting
you
the
just
mesh.
Pull this up and it should come right off.
It's pretty stiff.
Muscles.
It's like a 5-pound weight.
Helps with 50.
It's so random.
There is a weight in the car. Did you know that? There's something underneath. It's like a 10-pound like puck or something.
Oh, just for the weight distribution.
For the back,
Interesting. And like it's weird because it looks like you can move that depending on like where you need it at. Like, do you need the weight more to the left?
Oh yeah, look at
more to the
that.
right?
I mean, maybe that's what it's meant for. Yeah, look, it's like center here, here. I mean, it doesn't weigh much, but
It's like real race car stuff. Like this one little like 8-ounce.
it
thing, like,
could.
like keeps you the weight better distributed.
All right, so I bent it all in.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, rear bumper's on, and I have to say, man, for a Duraflex kit, this thing fits great. Oh, like I said,
On camera, it pops up.
pop.
Hell yeah.
Bro, you're missing your entire license plate area.
It's kind of weird. I want to see how it is though.
There's a bracket
Use
that
the
goes in there.
Japanese license plate brackets for the car from Japan. I have it over there.
So basically, the next time we take this off, we have to get a can of satin black and spray all of this crash beam underneath the mesh black.
Yeah.
All the heat shield needs to be sprayed black.
You can
Or just tape it off and just.
don't spray it here.
No, I'll do that at my house.
What's up? When we put the
Or
kit
some-
on
yeah, when the
later.
kit goes on later.
The So they make on Amazon and eBay, they make JDM to USDM conversions for the plates. So if the holes are for JDM, you can get the plate.
You just take a drill and just drill through the license plate.
Depends. That's why all JDM guys always hang it like one. They put one bolt in, they're like, okay.
All right, it's on. It's popped in on both sides.
I don't know what this situation is. Why is this up?
Yeah, that's sketch.
It's fine with that.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like
Shouldn't
that.
be like that. I didn't notice that until just now.
It's not like that when it's off the car. Let's put it that way.
I mean, what would...
It's bowing.
Something's wrong.
Something's up, like with the mold. He's either us or the body guy's gonna have to reinforce this, and if he reinforces it, it's too thin right here. That's the problem. So if he reinforces it, it'll stay down. It definitely shouldn't be bowed up like that.
I think the screws that go on the bottom side too.
Probably. Where are they though?
In my hand.
Oh, okay. Putting the car back together, little by little. I don't know why we have so many leftover screws though.
Nah. Barely.
Why do we have 100 leftover screws? I don't know.
We actually did really good.
Except for the one you broke, right? -1. Eh,
You don't need 800 fucking screws to hold an fender liner.
that's true. Make sure you're in the hole.
That's what she said. Probably not.
Just send it anyway. Tight is tight. Front bumper's back on. I forget if I recorded all this shit last night or not. How many are down there?
4.
It's not too bad. You gonna hold it? You sure about that?
Look, it was lined
Bro,
up.
back it out.
It was lined up until I fucking...
My ass. Lined up my ass. Then fucking... Run away.
Yeah, look, so there's a hole here, there's a hole in the metal, and then there's the actual hole.
Ah, there you go.
I can find it over there somewhere.
Come on. Good job. Good work.
Mechanic.
So car's all back together basically. We're leaving it here because Ricky's going to buy some KWs to throw in here. We just need to take them and clean them before we put them in the car. The car needs to be cleaned too, but that'll happen before the kit goes on. And yeah, so what's the timeline on the kit?
Probably take like a week and a half to paint. And...
We have to trim some shit. The side skirts have a little trim right over here. Just because you can use them with the stock fender inserts, but he has the fancy ones with all the arrow and shit and vents. So there's a little line that they scribe that needs to be trimmed, but we don't want to trim too much because we don't want it to look stupid. So we're just gonna trim a little bit, leave it, paint it, and then if we have to go back and touch it up after paint, we can. It's just a lot of trial and error. We're not going to an actual body shop. We're just having a paint guy do all the paint work. So we'll see what happens. Trial by error.
A lot of error.
A lot of error. A lot of broken a lot of broken screws and shit over here. I don't know what Ricky was doing. Impacting in plastic tabs
Bro, those are metal.
that go into plastic.
Yeah. You're supposed to use a screwdriver?
Yeah.
I'll be there all day.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's it. Thanks again to Malin Speed Industry. Letting us use the shop here. We got his cars over here. MK4 he just got, and then his MK5. Things very period correct with those wheels on there. But yeah, super boring video. I don't know. We haven't really done much.
Just test fit and kit.
Test fit that kit. Till next time. Say goodbye.
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe.